Today I'm going to be playing 50 Days of Medieval Dynasty, and my aim is just to see how far I can go, how far I can get in just 50 days of playing Medieval Dynasty. And this is just a few clips of what's going to happen. Getting killed by bears, getting attacked by bandits, oh yeah, and also getting attacked by wolves. So basically, you guys are in for a treat in this one. But basically, we do have some custom game settings though. So the season length is going to be 4. We have unlimited carry, weight, and stamina. We have fast crafting and building, and technology multiplier, and our inhabitants. So like our villagers are going to have 200% need. So they're going to be needing wood, everything. They're just going to need water, food times 200. So basically, yeah, that is just going to. That's just, yeah, you guys know what's going to happen with all that. So, yeah, let's just get right into the video, guys. All right, day one. So, day one, we seems like we spawned in some kind of like hospital. So, however, we were told to go speak with a guy called Sedwin. Sedwin is more like, I would call him the village doctor or something, or the settlement doctor. But like, he did tell us what happened to us, why we got knocked out, and yeah, he gave us some tasks though to like just to get up on our feet, like a basically like a tutorial. But I'm not gonna be showing all of that. However, he did tell us to go meet with someone called Marigod or My God, which is like the tax collector. So we do come to talk with My God, and he told us about us owing him money. I think we had like a crash. I think that's how we got in the hospital. Like we got attacked, and I think I was part of the people delivering something to him, or that was meant to deliver something to him. So yeah, he told us like he needs his money basically. So yeah, that's everything about Marigod. However, he did tell us to come talk with Darwin as well. He's like Darwin is kind of like the quartermaster, and he just tells us. Yeah, we come to meet this guy a lot. Basically, he just tells us about more about the tax collector, which is my god. And before leaving, though, we did go and get a chest where we can sell everything. I went to the vendor and sold everything and gained some coins from that, which was really good as well. I got some food as well from that. So yeah, I found an abandoned place before I looted it before going to like to find my settlement, which was really good. I did get a lot of stuff as well. And yeah, we landed in at the this is why I choose like my location basically. It's next to Pastovia and is like a stone throw away. And I placed my house down and cut some trees. Yeah, this is a lot of wood cutting in this game. I do enjoy it though, but like at some point it's just a lot, to be honest. It's just a lot. And we got the well, and we kept cutting some trees and trees and trees and trees. I went ahead to pick up some sticks and straw as well, and at this point I did not really notice it until it was too late. I got attacked by a bear. It was so frustrating because like yeah, dying on the first day is always so frustrating. But yeah, I met this vendor out and I got some seeds basically from this vendor so I can start planting. I got some cabbage, some flax, some oats, and I think I also got some onion seeds with some fertilizer because this game farming is such a big deal because like they're like most things you can do like seasonal stuff, and you also have to like keep on top of it. Like at a point the aim is to like get a villagers and have like a huge settlement, but at some point it's like the farming, like you can micromanage the villagers in terms of you can put them to work in different places, but like farming you always have to like crop rotation basically. Like this season we're planting this season we're planting that. So basically this is just me getting everything I needed for farming at first, which was really expensive. After that I just went to bed and called it a day. And it's day two. And day two, I finished the construction of my house, and you can tell I am really proud of my house. I had to look at it. Yeah, we also placed down a well. A well is really important to this game for the villagers, and you guys are gonna see more about that later on. And yeah, I went out straight down to the farm. I had to make myself a shovel on a hole. We placed down the field, and we started like it's called grubble or grubbled, but Yeah, I started grubbling up the food. That sounds very interesting, but yeah. Also place down some fertilizer as well, and that's the process we have to do. We grubble it up, we put fertilizer, and we grubble it again, and put the seeds right back on. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's how it is. At this point, I was getting attacked by a bandit, and yeah, we're having like a bow fight basically. I did kill the bandit though. I was able to land him a headshot, but he gave me a good damage though to my health, and yeah, I just looted his base, and I got like a bow from it. I got a copper arrow. I got some coins from him. I got some like stone arrows, which was like, I never really used the stone arrows in this game, but yeah, I just went straight to the copper. You mostly see me use the copper arrows in this game, even though we have like bronze and like iron. I checked my farm before going to bed, so you can see we got cabbage, some oats, some onions, and some, is that rye as well? And some, I think rye or wheat, I don't. And yeah, we just went back home and went straight to bed and called it a day, basically. Day 3 and 4 was just building the basics of my town. I placed down a food storage. This is where I can put food, and my villagers will go get it from there. I also placed down a farm shed, so wherever I put to work in there is gonna work in the farm shed and stuff, which was really good. I placed a resource storage, and I also placed 2 more houses, getting ready for future villagers. And yeah, this is me doing some wood cutting because obviously, like I said, we're gonna be doing a lot of wood cutting, tree cutting, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, in this playthrough basically. It's, I don't really mind, it's, but it gets too much. Like I said earlier, it gets too much, and like I said, you're gonna be seeing a lot of it. So yeah, and I also ran into a wolf, and luckily the wolf was stuck to like a rock, or yeah, and I was able to like get some few shots in, and I skinned the wolf for some meat and fur, which can also help me out food wise. And at this point, we just finished building the resource storage. Like I said, day 3 and 4, we just focused on doing the basics of our town, doing all the building, and it's really good. Like you can decide to sleep at night, but at the same time, it's also like good to like build a lot of stuff at night. And this is just me done with everything, just showing you guys around. This is the houses, the storage, and I also placed 2 woodshed. Like I said, if you put workers on that, they're gonna be getting like wood, firewood, sticks, and yeah, I think, and planks as well. I went to bed and summer. So this is day 5. I woke up, I went straight ahead to check the farm, and you can see we have everything ready to go. I made some sickles, some sticks that I can use to harvest everything and everything I need for the farm basically. So I started getting the flax, and from flax, I think from the flax we also have to get a barn. Yeah, I did get a barn, just to let you guys know. And we trashed the flax to get some seeds, and with that seeds I was able to also sell the seeds later on. And we had a compost bin where I used to like put like food, and that compost bin, when you put like food in there, it gets turns to rot. And using the barn as well, you can also turn it into fertilizer. And as you can see, I'm using it back on the farm, which is also really good and helpful because it's a lot of money to get like coins to get fertilizer, and I think it's worth just putting food there. And yeah, I was on my way to do some hunting, and I found this abandoned building, which I got some arrows, knives, some potions of healing, stamina, which was really good. Potions of healing, you can guess what it's used for. I got a longbow, I got some wine, I got some coins and like straws. I'm sure you guys get the point by now. But yeah, we just did some more hunting for the rest of day 5. You can see I was aiming at this boar right here, and you can tell it's just 2 shots. I mean, that's 3 shots, but basically it's usually 2 shots. Like if you can get the head, and let's say if you get a body shot and a head shot, yeah, it's 2 shots basically. And I got a getting attacked by another boar as well. And yeah, just the same thing. Just try and get like the headshot. I think I was more comfortable with like the copper arrows. Like I said, they're like easier to make as well, and it's mostly what you see like on like the loot of the like abandoned crashes locations and loot spots basically. And I just skinned them, got some food from them. I got some leather, some meat, and some fur, which, like I said, it goes straight to my people. They says I traveled to Australia and I was able to sell the loot I got from the abandoned place, which gave me like more coins. So basically, you can decide to keep it yourself, but at the same time, you can sell it as well. And I also picked up my first quest. I did not know how long this mission was going to be, but the mission was basically I had to like inspect a lake, which I didn't really mind. I got to the lake and I found a note that said to bring some fish and the name of the fish are roaches, and I should put it in that basket basically. I think I was told to get 30 of the fish and put in a basket. Like I said, you guys are gonna know this mission. This mission was so annoying. But before leaving though, I climbed up to the hill and I found another loot location or spawn area. I call it loot location because I do see people making videos of like these loot locations, and in case you're watching or you might be interested, it's in the village called Ostoyer. I'm not really good with the names, so pardon me. And you could get some meat, some knives, some arrows, and yeah, basically, if you're interested, you can come check it out. So I was asked to look for the youngest child in the village, and yeah, it took me a while to find this child, but I did find the child, and I was told to bring a wooden bear figurine. So yeah, the child is sending me on the mission. That's what happened in the medieval times, I guess. So I made my way home as well, and I was just checking on my two villagers that I got earlier. And I did put two of them to work in the woodshed so they can get me some logs and firewood. It's mostly gonna be used for them, but yeah. And day seven, I did come straight to Pastovia to get the wooden bear figurine. And yeah, I came to the tavern as well. I also picked up a mission from the tavern man or the tavern owner or worker. And yeah, I was told to go find the muggers. I'm thinking maybe someone was stealing his mugs. And I also went to the notice board and I picked up some missions as well in Pestovir. This missions are seasonal, so like every new season we get these missions, but we have to complete them before the season ends if we accept them, or I think we lose dynasty rep if we do not complete them, which it's a pain. But yeah, you forget sometimes. And yeah, and I came to the lady. I think this is the wife of the tavern owner, and I handed in the tavern mission basically for the muggers. And I got some dinosaur rep for that. I also came to a different guy outside Pastovia, and he said he needed some honeycomb, which I also handed over to him. But he told me to come the next day, which I didn't mind. And yeah, and yes, I got drunk doing the mission. That guy, I don't know what he gave me, but after the mission, I was just dizzy and I was just trying to make my way back into Pastovia, but I was really drunk. Yeah, this is how drunk looks in this game. However, I did went to a vendor. I got some flatbread so I can eat. So yeah, just get drunk and have flatbread, and it's all gonna go away. So yeah, I also came to this is a tavern worker, and I came to hand over his quest basically. The muggers. I don't know why I like saying that. And yeah, I did check on my other missions, the wooden bear figurine. I still have to deliver that. And if you guys just want to take a pause and read it, but that's fine. I also came to deliver a quest to Darwin. Like I said, we're gonna be meeting him a lot because he's the person that gives loads of quests. Right outside Pastovia, there is a not right outside, but like few, let's say 100 or 200 meters. There's an abandoned place, abandoned building where there was loads of loot. I found a lot of loot, some arrows, some coins, some bow. I found a bow as well, and some more potions, which are really good in the long run. I did come home though. I did some hunting, and the meat I had, I just put it in the food storage. So basically, my villagers just come here and get the food and bucket of water because they're running out of water. So I had to get some bucket of water as well. On day 8, I got another villager, and I gave her a house and I made her work in a farm shed. So basically, I give her the tools and all the farming now you saw me doing earlier on. She's just gonna be doing it, which makes life easier. Oh, I also came to deliver the wooden bear figurine to the kid. Yeah. And I was told to put 30 roach in the basket, like I said earlier. I also tried to like check out the fishing in this game and it's pretty cool. But I couldn't find the fish that I needed to put in the basket, so which is frustrating as well. I did find another loot location which I just did a speed run of. Like it's a lot because you have to like slow down and like really look carefully, but I didn't want you guys to like go through all of that. So yeah, it was so good. Like I found like I think a gold ring. Yeah, gold ring that could sell for 750 gold, which is nice. I was able to get to Pastovia though. I got the fish and I put it into the basket. I was told to come next season, but luckily, next season was just the next day. But if it was the start of the season, that would be like me waiting 4 days to get the mission done. And I was doing some wood cutting and I found like this abandoned chest and I got some coins as well. I just went back to doing my my wood cutting. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of wood cutting. I made my way back to my village and was able to place down 2 more houses so we can get more villagers. And I made my way to bed because, yeah, just needed to sleep, excited for the new season, basically. This was me also checking out what kind of upgrades I can do to the beds, which are pretty cool as well. And we made it to day 9, and I woke up and I saw that I failed 2 missions. Like, I completely forgot to hand in the missions. Like I said earlier, do not pick a lot of missions if you don't think you're gonna be able to complete them. But the thing is that you think, okay, I can complete the missions, but at the same time, like you forget, like I did. I forgot, and it was like just to hunt some foxes and like deliver some onions. But yeah, so I decided to stay in my town and I just decorated some of my villagers' houses because it helps with their happiness as well, or their mood. It's really good. So I just placed down a rug in their houses and I went over to finish building the remaining homes I placed on the season before, or the night before rather. So after building the homes, I decided to place some fences around my chicken coop. I mean, it does stop the animals from like whatever, let's say you have like a different animal. It just stops the animals from leaving, but I wasn't sure how to place the gate for my chicken coop, so it looked a bit messy. So I got back to my quest and I saw a note. I picked up the note and guess what? Place another 20 fish in the basket. And guess what? After placing the fish, come back next season. It was so frustrating, like I said. Like when I picked this mission at first, I didn't think it was like gonna be a lot, but then later I realized this mission is giving me 500 coins and 300 plus dynasty reps, so I'm guessing that's why I had to do a lot. So I came over and I also picked up some more missions in Pastovia from the notice board, and I picked up the missions I know I could complete straight away, so I didn't lose any dynasty rep at the start of the next season. Or like, no one likes to fail. You guys get what I mean? No one likes to fail. So I came over to Darwin and I completed his quest and I delivered all his quests to him. Like I said, guys, we're gonna be seeing him a lot. And yeah, and I came back to this guy that told me, he gave me a mug, or a clay mug, and he told me to go deliver it to the person at the tavern, which I did, and I also completed that quest as well. Right outside Pastovia, there's like right outside every city. Basically, there are camps where you can get people. And I came over here and I got another guy. I gave him a house, and I also put him to work in the barn, which was good as well. I woke up day 10 and started off cooking some meat for my villagers and so they can get some food. I just cooked the meat and I put it in the resource storage. Like I said, this is really good. You can go put it in their houses, but having this resource storage is just like a general stuff that they all go to instead of you having to go. So I also finished building up the workshop as well, so I could see because we needed some things, and the workshop is where we can get it from. So basically, I checked what we could craft with this, and we could make some torches and some buckets. So the bucket is really important because, like I said, sorry, we can put a villager to work there, and they're gonna give everyone water basically. And what else we did was also place down a hunter's lodge, a herbalist hut, a kitchen, and also a smithy. And I also went ahead. Jesus, English. Sorry, English is not my first language, by the way. Went ahead and placed a pigsty. A pigsty. That's what it's called, right? A pigsty. And I just connected the road. I mean, I like everything like connected to roads, basically. It makes it looks nice and wouldn't say natural, but just makes it look nice. I went ahead and I got another villager to work at the excavation shed. So basically, that building, they can get some stone and they can get some like copper, they can get some straws, they can just get basic things like that I wouldn't need to go out and get myself. But I don't mind getting it myself. But the whole point is like getting those villagers to do stuff you don't want to do anymore. So I give them a house and that's it. So on my way hunting some rabbits for a mission, I did come across this, which I got some bags and some iron ore as well, which is nice because the bags can be used for the farm. And this is me trying to kill the rabbit. Oh my god. The way they sound wearing the dye, it makes me feel so bad. And yeah, I just did some investing, some organs investing. Close your eyes if you don't want to see that. They're cute animals. They do not deserve what's happening right now. I mean, I broke my knife, by the way, and I had to craft another one and go back to the surgery. I'm so sorry if you do not want to see this, but I had to. I had to. So I made my way to the swampy area of the map, and wow, there's a lot of loot in this location. Like, I don't know what that guy was hitting with his hammer, but yeah, that looked like a horrible death there. There's like three arrows taken out of you. Oh my god. Ooh, and I got scared by that moose, by the way. And yeah, I just did some looting about. Like I said, I like to put these on like fast forward, or would I say like a speed run, because it does take a lot of time. You have to look very carefully, and especially when it gets dark, like look at this, just hidden in the grass, that chest. So you just have to be careful so you do not miss anything, basically. And I made my way to Pastovia to hand over my rabbit quest. Uh, rabbit. Okay, that's the name of the quest. And yeah, I just made my way back home and called it a day. And so day 11, and I spoke to the wagoner, and he took me all the way to this brand new location I haven't been to yet. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna put the name up right now. And this place has like a huge mine, and I went ahead and I started mining. I got some copper, more copper. I mean, the mining in this game is really satisfying, guys. I could do it for hours. Like, further into this playthrough, I would like take 10 pickaxe to the mine, and I'm done with the 10. It is so good. So yeah, if it's something you do enjoy, let me know in the comments. And I also, the same location, this is where I could get my some hens. And I think I got two hens or three hens, and no, two hens, a rooster, and I got a chick as well. I can't remember. But yeah, I also saw this kid doing the chicken dance, which was really cute. Bok, 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 bok. Okay, boy, it's enough. And I think okay, I also got a mission from him, sorry, from his mom to speak to him about why he's doing the chicken dance and stuff like that. And I spoke to him and I went back to his mom and I handed in the quest. And that gave me a whooping, I think, 200 plus dynasty rep. And I did get another villager as well, just right outside that location. Oh my god, I need to get good with names, but I'm so horrible with names. I do not know why. Like, if you notice, I haven't named any of my villagers I have gotten so far, which is so embarrassing. But yeah, and I traveled to Pastovia and I came here to get another lady to work at the workshop basically, so she can help with the crafting of the buckets and whatnot. The person working at the excavation shed rounded off too, so I made my way home. I made some pickaxe and I put it in their chest. So basically, you can either have that in the resource storage or just put it right into like the chest, like right where they're working, which is alright as well. So I woke up day 12, I had some breakfast, some rye bread, and water from the well. I think that's pretty medieval. You get what I mean? Yeah. So also like I also wanted to show you guys like the decorations. So like I put some shelves on, some hanging shelves. So basically the villagers' mood is really important. They need to be happy, to be productive, to like get more production, more work done. And if they're happy, they get married as well, which is good. So I also added that. I would have added that as well in front of the login camp, sorry, the hunters camp. And I added an orchard as well for hub plants. So yeah, a lot of these are gonna help with food. I added an apple and yeah, check out the chickens, guys. And we went ahead and built the kitchen. So basically the person here just gets the meat from the hunter's lodge when the hunter gets the meat and also get some eggs. Can make scrambled eggs and could like also make could roasted chicken. Depending on what we have, they depending on what recipe or the ingredients we have, we can set them up to like cook all of that. So this is me also making the smithy as well. Yeah, this smithy is like a gold mine. A gold mine. I was happy doing that because obviously I just did some mining. And this is me smelting the iron bar. I smelted the tin bar and I also smelted the copper bar as well. All right, we're done with the tin bar there. And I made my way to a new place on the map. I think it's called Cloniker. I think I'm good with calling this. And I came here to pick up a mission from the man at Cloniker. But it did send me to go somewhere else, another location of the map, but which was quite annoying. But yeah. But before leaving though, I came to check out the people in Cloniker and I saw a lady I found really, really interesting and I decided to like just talk to her, maybe make her my wife one day. But yeah, while speaking to her, my plan wasn't to invite her to the village, but I think I mistakenly invited her to come to our settlement and I don't think I had a house ready for her, which was quite annoying. And yeah, that was like I really had to go home and like make a house for her, or I think I just put her in an empty house because this, if you put like a male and a female together, eventually they're gonna like become friends or like they get married. So if I was gonna get married to her, I had to like keep her in a separate house. Yeah. So I made my way back and I handed the quest to the guy and he sent me back to the guy I took the mission from in Cloniker to deliver the mission. Like like some of these missions is so annoying because they like send you to like, well, go here, go here, go here, go here. But I also got another lady though, and I put her to, because she had really good extraction, so I put her to work in the well. So we made it home and we went to bed, and it was a new season, winter. So we did have some chickens make some babies, so which was really good, which means more eggs for us. Yep. And yeah, I just changed into my winter clothes that I did not steal. So basically, when you steal something from like a village or it's like in red, not like you needed to know that information. But make sure you don't get caught though, or you lose down his rap. I mean, just passing a message. So yeah, this is me checking in the chickens, and I decided to pick up some eggs. You can get eggs and feathers from the chickens. So like I said earlier, the eggs can be used as food for my people. So which is kind of great as well. Like it's really nice. Just and I still had some space, so meaning we're gonna have more chicks pretty soon. And I made my way to Astoria, and once again, a note. I'm now told to put 10 more fish in the basket. And guess what? We're gonna have to wait for next season when we put the fish in the basket because, yeah, 4 days. And I also went out to get like more winter clothes because my character was complaining about the cold still. So I got him like some pants or cap, and yeah, I was just checking what they had. I also got some collar as well, and I just changed up his fit basically. I put in the hat on. I put a hat on. I put the trousers on, and it looked really really cozy. And yeah, you guys can take a look. And yeah, and I ran into is it? Hmm, I usually call this a bison, but it's called a weasant or wisent. I'm not really like I said, I'm not good with names, so bear with me. And I was missing a lot of shots, and yeah, luckily he got stuck in a rock there. I was able to kill it, and I was getting attacked by a wolf as well. But yet again, this game, the rocks, I'm so happy. Like I don't know, the AI gets confused, and yeah, I was able to get the wolf. I was going there. I was gonna go like skin the wolf, and I was not expecting what happened to happen next. And I'm just gonna let you guys, yep, honor the wolf. And I wasn't able to, it was so close, I wasn't able to release, I was able to release that shot, but I was so slow trying to change to my axe to kill the wolf, and I died. Yeah, but I made my way to Pastovia because it's a new season. And you know, guys, we need to get some missions for more dynasty rep because the more dynasty rep we have, the more we can invite people to our village. So, yeah. So we had to get some limestone, some straws, hunt some animals, kill 4 foxes. Yeah, straw, limestone, foxes, and make some torches as well. Yeah, the missions are like, yeah. I mean, it's good. Like the amount, I wouldn't say it's good because the amount of resources you spend on the mission isn't what the, let's say, the coins and stuff. So I made my way home. I had to deliver 7 torches, sorry, 12, but I made my own way home to make more because I didn't have enough. So woke up the next morning, and my idea or plan for today was to add a bit of decoration. So I added a table, and I also added a seat next to the table, the only benches. So I added a bench as well. Like I said earlier about the decoration, it is good. It makes the villagers happy. It's like sometimes when you're playing, you hear the NPC say, I wish I have somewhere to sit. if it didn't take more long time to make a log. So stuff like that. It's really good to have decorations. So I made my way to
How can I help
Postovia
you?
to Darwin and I handed it
Good
over
advice.
his missions. Like I said, he had a lot of missions,
How can I
so we
help you?
just had to
Have a good day.
hand over everything. And I went into Clonica, and the it's so weird because each time I travel to this part of the map, the people are always glitched or something. But yeah, I did pick up a mish. Sorry, I did hand in a quest to her, and I got some dynasty rep, and I
My
came all the
favorite
way
times of the year are the parties
to
between seasons.
talk
Didn't they
to.
already selected people are
I
invited?
think yeah, this was a point where I invited her
Looks like
to the settlement, which was quite frustrating. But I didn't mind because that meant like I wouldn't have to like travel to come like talk to her. So like every morning I would wake up and I would see her instead of like spending coins to with the wagoner to take me to Clonica just to speak to her or having to run all the way to Clonica to speak with her. But yeah, I did talk with her and she got invited to my
So
town
long.
and yeah, that's her skills right there. And yeah, I came across a wolf on my way home and I killed it. This time I did not die. I was able to kill it. If you notice, most of the time you see the animals get stuck. I mean, it helps. Means I'm not gonna die, and I can easily kill them. But it's more like a corny way to like kill them instead of facing them head on. But doesn't mean I didn't face a lot of wolves head on. I did face a lot of wolves head on. So I added some more sticks to the resource storage because my people would use it for like firewood, which was really great as well. And I ended up building another house. And this house was for my future wife. Yes. And I got a trophy hamlet, which means we were developing our settlement pretty good. So I ended up started building the house and I built it straight away because I did have all the resources on me already. Actually, I did not. I had to go get some sticks. I forgot I gave all the sticks to my villagers straight away. And I did put her in a house. But funny enough, I didn't have a place for her to work, which was quite stupid because of her skills. Because I like putting people where their skills are. So I came over here and I made a fishing hut where our skills would be useful for. Because that's another thing. Villagers' mood and happiness. She has to be working in the place that she likes or where her skills are good at. And I got here. I came to this fox. I saw this fox and I killed it. And that completed my mission to kill 4 foxes. And we just did our usual surgery. And I mean, I was just thinking if I should put like all the
Hello there.
skin in the videos, but
So long.
while I didn't, but I didn't really mind. So a sly fox, I completed that. We went to bed, and it was a new season, spring. Who doesn't love spring? We did get an event there where we had to about a wolf, basically, and I just picked one. I wasn't really sure because I didn't have enough hunting skill to just go ahead and kill the wolf. So I just picked something that didn't really affect me in any way, basically. And yeah, that was part of it. And we had one of the chicks. We had another chick, and I was so happy. You know what I mean? So happy. And we woke up for this new season, and we had to pay taxes. That's the thing. Every spring, we have to pay taxes. I woke up though, came over to the farm because I had some flax ready to go, sort of some rye ready to go. And with this rye, I was able to get some seeds by the barn. And the seeds are, when you sell it, you make profit basically, which is really good. This is just me doing that. It's so annoying because the farming in this game, like the stone sickle, like if it's not like really good on like the, let's say bronze or iron, I don't know if you can make iron, I'm just assuming right now. Like you make like five or like 10, six, and it just it like look at a sickle right there. It just takes away a lot of it and it breaks really quickly, which is so annoying. But yeah, I came to the barn and I did some trashing so I could get some seeds. And pow!
My uncle had been building this house for 10 years.
I do enjoy when the NPCs talk sometimes. And yeah, we finally did this mission. We came back here, and the basket where we usually put the fish in, we had like coins. And yeah, and I was so happy the mission was finally done. We got 360 Dynasty wrap. We made our way back to
Hello there.
Pastovia to speak with Margod, and we paid our taxes. And I also came here and picked up some missions that I could do, like get some carrot and wheat, which was like pretty easy to get done for Dynasty Wrap. But like I said, sometimes for these missions you have to spend money to get the things because you don't
Let's
have the
do it.
resources to like make it yet. So that was me selling my rice seeds, and I came over to get some animal feeds for my chickens because I didn't have the resources to start making the animal feed myself. That's another thing. Like we need to like move up quickly so we can like instead of buying what we need. But the thing is that at some point we make a lot of money and we don't it doesn't really matter anymore. So yeah, this is me speaking with my future wife and just talk to her every day because there's a limit we can talk to them and we have to like come the next day and like speak with them. So I spoke with her for a bit to get their affection up. Sometimes if you want to take a look at it and read it, it's fine to read it, but for me, because this is like it's like I don't know if I'll say it's really important because each thing you say can be negative or positive. So you just have to be careful, basically.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my lady. And yeah, I did some hunting for some moose. Like I really need to get good at using my bow, but I think another thing is that like when the animals like when you get them, they just bleed out, and that also takes like their health away, which is really good. And I also came along to dig up some clay because this clay is like really important, and you guys are gonna find out why pretty soon. Made my way
Hello there.
to Mr.
Have a nice day.
and I delivered a mission again. Like I
How
said,
can I
he's
help
the
you?
one that put most of the missions in like the notice board. So yeah, I made my way to Clonaker and I got a male pig
Have you ever
and a
dined with
female
us?
pig so they can have some babies. So yeah. And that is also gonna get us manure. And with the manure we can turn it into fertilizer. So that is also gonna help with the farm. So this is me. I placed down some few trees. I placed some cherry trees and I also placed some apples and a bit more cherry trees as well. You guys, this looks like when they grew, they were like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. They looked so nice. So yeah, I did see my villager taking a dump. Yeah. And I went straight to bed and waited for the next season and see what it's gonna bring. And so summer. Who doesn't love summer? Okay, but we did get a season event though. We had a traveler merchant come and I gave him 200 coins for more diplomacy skills. So for diplomacy skill, I have to like do like trading with like vendors, um what else like flirting with like villagers or people. I think those are the ways I can remember right now to get like a diplomacy skill. And we also had a wedding happen. We had two people got married, two villagers got married, which is really cute. Like I said, the more we increase their mood, like add the decorations, we're gonna have a lot of people get married. And apparently the herald arrived, and this is the person that gives
How
us
are you?
quests from the king. So I went straight ahead to my villagers and they had some missions for me, which I decided to take some quests from my villagers.
Goodbye.
And he said he needed a lavender lavender honey. And I don't think I was able to get the lavender honey because I don't know, I just have no idea how to get there or make it. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments because it was really a struggle for me. So I went to Pastovia as well, and I got one more villagers to work in the hunting lodge. So basically, this person is gonna be getting some meat for us and some food for the villagers, which is really good. So we came over to the notice board. So new missions every season. We just came over and we picked up some missions. But there was someone at the tavern today, and the person at the tavern today was the herald, and it's the person that gives us missions from the king. Let's say the king has a mission, and the herald is gonna be the herald. I hope I'm saying that right. He's gonna be the one to pass the mission down to us. And this mission was to make a two bronze helmet, which I know that'll have to do with me going to the mine, but I didn't mind because I want to go to the mine anyway soon. So yeah, that was that.
Hello there.
And I came over to Darwin as usual,
Take care.
and I handed him his quest.
Hello there. Have a good day. How is life treating you?
I know, right? That is
So
three
long.
missions back to back.
How can I help you?
It's crazy. He has a lot of
So long.
missions. It's good. I don't mind, but yeah. So day 22, we woke up, had some food, and had a drink of water, the usual, every time we wake up. And I decided to go speak with my future wife. Yes, she's gonna be called future wife. If you have a problem with that, I don't care. So basically, this is just how the conversation went.
I would have a couple of suggestions for improving life in our settlement.
Like I said, like you really have to be careful with what you pick if you want, like, because it affection goes, you get plus, you get minus depending on what you pick. So you have to be read and be careful at this point of the game if you do play the game. And yeah, and on my way to Clonaker, I got attacked by a wolf. Yeah, I did kill the wolf though. So on my way, like when I'm traveling, I try to like leave my axe equipped so in case any of that happened. But I did find a clay deposit and a place to an abandoned building that I could loot as well. So this is just the speed run of us doing that. And I found a kid called a Hunter in this building. He thinks he's a
Hello, sir.
funny. His name is Hunter, but he thinks he's a ghost hunter. So
Farewell.
I just let him be and just went on my way. Yep, got attacked by another wolf, but I was able to kill the wolf as well. Like I said, I always keep my axe just to be sure because they just pop out of nowhere and you're not always checking out for them because you have other things in mind. So I decided to drink some water and get a bath so I could cleanse all of that wolf blood off of me. Yeah.
Hello.
So I got to Cloniker and I finally delivered the quest. And yes, like I said, every time I come here,
So handsome.
there's some kind of glitch. I was like, okay, what is he trying to, like, what is he doing?
Hello
And
there.
yeah, I did get another villager though to walk in a woodshed so I could get ready for the winter. Like I said, guys, we have, don't forget, the start of the video, we have all the villagers needs up to 200%, meaning they're going to be needing a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And yeah, that was us. And wake up day 23 again. Woke up the same. Had a food, drink of water and came to talk to our future wife. But it did not go well this time because we lost some affection. Like we got a -7. That's why, and she didn't want to speak to us anymore, which
See you
was,
around.
yeah, that's what happens. So I have to wait for the next day. But I did go ahead though, and I killed a fox. I was just testing out this new, like the more you hunt, you like get some skill points. So I put my skill points into tracker. With this tracker, you can like see the blood trail of the animals that you get with your like arrow if they're hot, which is really good. So you can tell what location they're they are. And yeah, I skinned the fox.
Hello.
I came all the way to Darwin again.
Goodbye.
I delivered my quest, and I traveled to a different town again, and I got two more villagers that were good at production, so they could work at the smithy and the other two work at the sewing hut. It was good because I always like try to get like a male female so they can like get into a house together and yeah, you know what, get married, start making babies. But you also have to be careful as well because when the ladies are like have had their babies, they don't
Oh, it's
work
you again.
anymore. So I came over
Welcome once again.
to a different town, the same town rather, and I picked up a mission. His wife was like badly sick, and I had two options. Yeah, went to mining, but before I went to Postovia to get the medicine for the sick wife, I came to mine. But however, you guys, I'm not gonna say what happened, but I felt really bad. But it's not for now. So I did get some copper, some tin, and some tin. And this is me just showing you guys the progress. I added some more field because we needed to get some more food for the villagers and added two more field to help with that. And I came over to the smithy and I did some hammers for him because the person that works at the smithy they need hammers. So I crafted some hammers and gave it to him. And yep, that was that. So I came over to Postovia and I went to get the medicine and I gave it to him. And yeah, that was that. So I had to wait for the next season to see what happened with the medicine. And I decided to go hunting. I got some deer, killed some deers, and I got some meat. And yeah, I ran into a place with two bears, but I had to be careful so I do not draw out both bears at the same time because it's gonna be difficult like fighting two bears at the same time because like my tactics was like ooh my tactics was like shoot then run away because what the animals do sometimes when you shoot them they do like run away for a bit, then when you like move closer to them they'll charge back at you. So my that was literally my tactics. Like look at my health was so low and that was my tactics to like kill the bear. And I got a nice shot there and I got a trophy hunting royal, which was good. And this other bear I was so lucky because he got stuck to a tree, sorry, some rocks there. And yeah, that was the end of that season and we're autumn and we had two more weddings in autumn and we had some births of some chicks. Yeah. So more eggs. So that's for me. That just tells me there's more food, and tells me my villagers are happy because yeah. So like I came over and I checked the field, and we can see we have some carrots now. We have some cabbages now, all ready for harvest. I'm so happy about this because I neglected the farm for a bit because I had people working, so I didn't really check on it at all. So at this point now, we're my aim is for us to get ready for winter, basically. Like go mining, we're gonna go hunting, we're gonna do farming, we're gonna just make the village better because this is autumn. And during autumn, I just make sure we're ready for winter. I just make sure we're ready for winter, and that was the plan basically. And this was a hot plant. We're able to start getting seeds, and I was really happy about this. Sorry, some food from this as well, and I was really happy about this. So, if you've gotten to this point of the video, we're
You won't
halfway.
get
This is
anything
day
done humming
25
like that.
and 25 more days to go. So I just want to thank you for watching this video. And if you've made it this far, make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you've been enjoying yourself so far. This is my first time making this sort of content. 50 days long content. There's a lot of work done into it, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I did find this location and it looked really, really beautiful. Like really, really beautiful. Yeah, it's just next to Postovia. You could see Postovia from it. It's really nice. New season, new missions. So I picked up some more. I picked up 3 missions from Postovia. Get a copper armor, like yeah, and I needed to give that to a builder, I think. So I made my way. Yeah, his wife died. But the thing is, I had 2 options to either get medicine or hunt animals to get something from the animal,
Feel
but I
ready to
gave the
hunt,
medicine
Spartan?
instead. And yeah, that was the result of it, which was really sad. Then I came back to the mine and we started mining. We got copper, tin, iron, like as much as we could get. Like I said, we're getting ready for the winter, guys. Look at I'm deforesting at this point. This is the amount of logs trees I was able to chop down, and the amount of logs I was able to get as
Hello
well.
there.
And I came over to
See you soon.
Postovia as well, and I delivered 2 more quests. Yeah, like I had to go over,
Hello
select the
there.
quest, and it's so weird,
So long.
it's a weird thing. But yeah, I did that. And by this cave, I found this cave. It's actually just right outside. Like, just look at my settlement, look at where I am. It's just close, basically. I didn't really notice or realize, but I found a copper knife. I found a large stone. It's and a simple large backpack. And yeah, just in case you want to know where it is, the location, because I think a lot of people are really interested in stuff like that. So I came over to the smithy and I started doing some smelting for some iron bar. Like everything I got from from my mining trip, I just put it into the smithy. And with my tin, I think my tin and my copper, I could make
My uncle had been building
bronze
this house for
bars.
10 years. I wonder how much time it would take him to build a settlement like this
I made 10 bronze bars there.
How can I help you? Have a
And
good day.
I came over and I delivered my mission, which was the hammers, the copper hammers. And I got some goose because I put my goose house down. I got some goose. I got 2 males. I got 2 females and a male. So they're gonna start reproducing just like the chickens. Just like the chickens, they're gonna get feathers and eggs, which is
I
really
could eat
good.
them.
That's
How
more
do you
food
do?
for us.
Hey, hand me a fish wine and I'll give
And I
you.
got another villager and I put him to work in the
How is
farm
life treating
shed.
you? Have a nice day.
And yeah, that was me. And we went on to the next morning. I was meant to craft 2 bronze helmets for my mission for the king, but I decided to do 3 because, yeah, I could sell the rest. And that was like 600 plus coins for just 1. So, yeah, that's a lot of money, guys. So I didn't really mind. And this is just me showing you the progress. We made some houses out of stone this time instead of just wood. So during the winter, there's gonna be less used. Like they're gonna use less firewood. We added more um, woodshed to get
Hello?
more logs, and I came over to talk to my soon-to-be wife. Yeah, soon-to-be. I think I picked up the wrong thing. I think at some point I couldn't speak to her anymore, and I had to like wait for the next day. which I didn't mind, to be honest. Like if you notice at the top, like some things I pick, I'm getting like plus 0, like minus this, plus
See you
this,
around.
but there's somewhere you just get plus 0, and it's so frustrating. And I came over and
I
I to
shouldn't
the
drink too much.
Herald and I added in
The
the
king's
King's Quest, and that
representation,
was a
after
whole
all.
300 reputation, which is nice. And I came over and sold the rest helmets. That's one helmet for
Can I interest you? Have a nice day.
632 coins. Yeah, that was really cool.
How can
I
I
like
help
that a
you?
lot.
Experienced traveler, but a shy one.
Yeah,
The
and I
only
got
traveler I
more people. And yeah, I just got one more guy to help with the farm. And I thought that was a snake, but I didn't really check. But I know there are no snakes in this game. And I came over to deliver this quest, but I think she was trying to like play some medieval rock, paper, scissors kind of stuff. I know you guys can hear that kind of like zzz, I thought it was like a snake, but I know snakes are not in this game. But yeah, I also found this sick person, and on the road. I was on my way to home, and I just found this person. He's just sick. Obviously, his age is also age 60, and
Take
yeah, I
care.
just spoke to him, and that was it. And I went home, and I went to bed. Day 29, winter. Hopefully, all our hard work during the autumn paid off. And yeah, we had a wedding happen. We had a wedding happen, and we had some gooseling. We had a gooseling. It's not, that's what you call a baby goose, right? And yeah, and I spoke to my yeah, I spoke to my future wife yet again. Like the affection is up to 98, but I was like it went down again because I think I'm putting in the right thing, but I'm not. So it just yeah, just stops the progress, I guess. So I also made some more firewood for my villagers. Yeah, it's winter, so we have to get like yeah, the firewood. I traveled my way to Pastel, Oyster. I think it's Oyster. And I was given a mission because I took a mission from a woman and she thought like this kid was dead. So I had to come check in on the kid. Obviously, the kid wasn't dead, and I let her know that the kid wasn't dead and stuff. But she wasn't having it, and she told me to come back next season, which I was like, okay. And yeah, came across bandits like next to my. It's not really like close to my base, but on my way home, I came across these bandits, and I decided to fight them. Like I didn't want to use my bow. Like anytime they're archers, I just try to like use my axe because sometimes the time they take to shoot, they don't like it. Like I can easily dodge it. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but I could easily dodge it. So I just looted their camp, and I got a few things from it. Got a copper knife. Yeah, and that was it. Sometimes you just have to be careful. Like, look at this sneaky position. And we made it to day 30, guys. And I spoke to my wife. Yes, you heard me right. Wife. We finally did it. And I was so happy at this point because, yeah, we finally got married and I got my achievement for finally getting married and a trophy called My Lady. And I was able to schedule a date between us, which means at 7 p.m., which means at 7 p.m., we're going to be getting ready to make some babies, I guess. So I also picked up 2 missions from my villagers. So yeah, your settlement as well, your villagers are also going to be giving you missions in case you're not aware. And I came to Pastovia, the mission board, and I picked up some more missions. Like the missions I could do. Not the missions, like not just random missions that I failed to do last time, I guess. Yeah, but it did have a lot of hunting missions though, which wasn't bad. So I was told to hunt some foxes and some rabbit. This was me skinning them. Then guess what I saw? I saw a bandit camp. And a crossbow man came charging at me. I was like, okay, there was one person, then I saw three people charging at me, and I was trying to like give myself like safe distance between myself and the bandits, but these guys were chasing me. I thought I could do it like how the animals work, but yeah, I decided to take out this guy. And I looted him because you don't forget to loot. If you, in case you kill them, you can get some nice loot. I mean, not like good, but they're not bad. And yeah, the crossbow man. I was like, I thought I could kill him there, but I came back for my revenge though, and I was fighting this bowman. We're just having like a bullfight. I know, like he seems like easy to like dodge them, so I changed quick. I was trying to like change quickly to my axe, but this guy kept hitting me. I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die again, and yeah, I was able to kill him, and I looted them both. I got some animal feed from him and some coins. Since I knew there was one more person, because you remember I got killed by the crossbow guy, and I had an idea that he was still in the camp and he's still there. So I looked at these guys and made my way to the crossbow man. And the things that I had to be really careful, I had to be sneaky. Like at the point where he was reloading, I just went straight for it. I went straight for it. And yeah, I was able to kill him and I looted him straight away. I got his crossbow. Like I wasn't really interested. I never really used a crossbow. I wasn't really interested in the crossbow. So most of everything I got here and I looted from here, I just sold everything because and it got more coins for me because I know like next season I have to pay taxes. So I was so happy I found this base at the same time because the amount of loot I got a lot of good loot from it and I could also sell it, which is great as well. So I found this simple key. I kept looting, but I had no idea there was someone in the cage. So I opened the cage. I got to open the cage, and I spoke to the kid, and he was like, "Took you long enough." I was like, "What the?" In my head, I was like, "What the hell?" Like I just saved your life, and you're like, "It took you long enough." Like, all right, but yeah, he was so ungrateful. But at the same time, I didn't really mind saving him because he came to my settlement and wow, guys,
Good day.
his stats
Nice
are
car.
crazy. He is unbelievable. Like he has a 5, a 6, a 2, a 1, a 3, and a 3. And he's just 16 years old, which means he could get better. So yeah, day 31, woke up and decided to start decorating some villagers' houses. The hunting we do get some skulls. Let's say if we get a deer, we get the skull. If we get a moose, we get the skull from the moose. So I was able to start like decorating the houses with the skull. Like I said, the happiness is really good for the villagers. I'm gonna say time and time again. So I decided to go hunting and I did find this crash site. Wow, that that horse took a beating. And I found some poison iron arrows. I found some spears. I found quite a bit of loot, really. A copper axe. There was nothing in the chest, really. And that was
Oh,
that.
it's
So I
you
came
again.
over to Postelvir
Goodbye.
and I delivered
How
two
can
of
I
my
help you?
quests again.
Good luck. How can I help you? See you around. How are you? See you around. How is life treating you? Have a good
Oh my
day.
god, this guy. You see me just delivering all the missions to him. It's crazy.
How do you do?
And I came over and I
Have a
delivered this
nice day.
mission to my villager
Oh,
as
it's you
well.
again.
Yeah, I came home. So I had two villagers which gave me missions,
Thanks,
so I
sir.
had to deliver their missions as well. So I made it back home, and yeah, me and my wife we did the deed, and that was that for the night.
Hi,
I mean, they're
hubby.
not gonna show you, obviously. It's just like you pick it, then she just says I love you, and that's it. I woke up the next morning, and guess what? Our wife was pregnant, which made me really happy because I know I'm gonna have her hair really soon. Because when you die in this game, like you can play as like your child and stuff like that, which is great. So the next morning, I decided to also check on all my animals. I check on the goose, the pigs, and I made sure I also cleaned their nest. I came here and I took the manure. What I noticed about the manure is because some of them had like 50%, had like 50%, 60%. So my idea was like you're not gonna get like the full amount of manure you're meant to get. So I'm guessing that kind of stuff. Like if you have pigs, you just have to leave their manure for a long time until it's 100%. So I checked on the chickens and yeah, did the same thing, cleaned out their nests, just took the eggs and I put everything right back into the food storage. So insulation. So I started adding some insulation to the houses because it's getting to winter. So the stone houses we use limestone to insulate. So this is gonna like help. Like they use less firewood. And with the like straw houses or stick houses rather, is what I use the clay for. We use the
Hello.
clay and we make dub with it. So I traveled back. I got a villager.
How do you do?
Sorry, rather I got two more villagers to the settlement, put them to work, and went back to my village and called it a day. And it was day 36, 33 to 36. So basically, this is a brand new season, and we're finally in spring, and we had people get married as well, which means taxes. We're in spring. But the thing about getting married as well is I don't have to go. Like I could tell my wife about the taxes if she could go pay, and she goes to pay the taxes, which is really
Good
good
luck.
if I don't want to do it myself. So my plan for this season was to fix my villagers' mood. As you can see, we have some yellow emojis there, which means their moods are like not bad but not great. But my aim was like to get everything green. And we also had like quite a bit of quests to do around the map. So yeah. So one of my villagers sent me on a
Goodbye,
mission,
dear.
so I had to get like a cure from Sedwin. So I went over to Postovia, got the cure, and I also checked the notice board for some missions, and I picked up some missions. Yeah, like kill on foxes. Like this guy just likes me killing these foxes, and I also got another one to kill 9 pigeons. I was like,
I am a little
how do you want me to
suspicious.
kill pigeons?
Hello.
So I traveled to Clonica to get a mission, to do a mission. I just got told to kill a bear, but I got up someone first before going for the mission. So basically, I missed a lot of shots trying to kill this bear, but luckily, I don't know what the bear was doing. It wasn't charging at me, which made me really happy because this is kind of like a not really open space, but still open space. But I was able to kill the bear. This is just me. Like, what is the bear doing? And I was able to kill the bear. I skinned the bear, and guys, that was 80 meats. Like killing bears in this game is like worth it because 80 meat. That was like my villager's gonna get enough food from like just one bear. And I handed over the mission to the little girl. She's the one that sent me to kill the bear. The kids in this game sending you on weird
How can I help you?
missions. Okay, on my way home, I came over to this location, and this she's kind of like a director, and she's trying to get bandits, ex-bandits, to act. Um, she's trying to direct a film, and I don't know why she would use ex-bandits to direct the film. But yeah, I had to speak with all of them individually and just to get, I don't know if it like to see what they wanted or because they were having like fights or drama or not wanting to do stuff. So I had to speak to them and see what they wanted. So basically, I was told they wanted a sword, a real sword, basically, and I was torn between picking a wooden sword and a iron sword for them. But yeah, right next to that Acton place, I found that this bandit camp, but this looked like the massive bandit camp, and I
You
was
mess with
thinking, okay, maybe I can try and like get get in a fight with them. So I was able to kill one. I picked up the battle axe,
never leave this place alive.
and I had another one approaching me, and with that, my stone axe, I was able to kill him straight away. But then I tried to look for the battle axe that I just picked up so I can put it up in the so I can equip it. All right, and I saw an archer, so I had to be careful because the last time I fought someone using a bow wasn't really nice. So I had to sneak up on him and not really sneak up on him, but just try and get him while he's like trying to like reload. But I wasn't ready.
How are you?
I died, and that was it.
Take care.
I got home the next morning. I woke
Hello
up and
there.
I delivered some quests to my villagers.
See you around.
And yeah, and I went hunting for some like foxes, the pigeons, and like um getting making some fishing spear. But before doing that, I also crafted some bronze helmets so I could sell. And I unlocked Smithy 2. And I came over
Thank you,
and I
Karen.
delivered the quest. And funny enough, I got into a place where two bears, and luckily, like the rocks, I think they're good spots to like just play around if you're trying to like fight most of these animals. And I was able to kill two bears, and yeah, like that's a lot of food for my
Oh, it's
villagers.
you
But yeah,
again.
I traveled to was this Astoria? Snacky. Is this Snacky? I'm not really sure, but I was able to like get a donkey. Today I decided to get a donkey. I got two actually, a male and a female, so they can also have babies as well. And I went back to my town to see the donkeys, and yeah, they already messed up the place, like a lot of poop. I had to pick up the poop. But looking at this, it seemed like the pigs give more manure than their donkeys, which I found really interesting. And yeah, for the rest of the day, I did some gathering and just went to bed. And we got to summer, a new season. But however, seems like the summer is gonna really be a really hot one because it's a scorching sun. That was the event we got from this water, from me, sorry, from this summer, and seems like we're gonna have about water is going to decrease 70% faster. So which means we need to drink a lot of water. But yeah, we had two ladies expecting, we had animals give birth, and we had people get married. You see why I'm decorating my village? I need to stop explaining why, but you see, I'm just telling you guys no, it's really good. I checked on the mood. I just needed it to know my villagers are happy. To most of them look really good, and I was so happy for that. And my aim was for the rest of the video basically was to just keep on top of it basically and make sure they're all happy.
How
I
can I
think that
help
was my
you?
aim. So I came in, I accepted a quest from a villager.
See you around.
And wow, that, look at that. The trees, the
I should
apple
take
and the
some.
cherry trees were looking so beautiful. I came to the notice board and I picked up some more missions.
Clothes off.
And it seems like the king had a mission
Hello.
again, so I came over and I picked up the king's mission as well. I think they were building something and they needed some like resources for it, so I needed to get some like stones, some logs, some iron bars, which I don't think I got to do that mission because
How do you do?
it crossed. Yeah, you guys are gonna
See you
see
soon.
why sooner or later. So yeah, I did deliver the quest to Darwin, and yeah, waking up, drinking, and that's how we start the day. Have a drink of water,
Somewhere else.
and
See out of
this, like I
here.
said earlier this season, the sun is gonna be like really hot, so yeah, we just have to be careful. So I came along,
Hello.
and the first thing I did was deliver a quest because I got a quest to like make 6 standing torches around my village, so maybe basically lighten up the
What a
village.
scorcher.
And I came to make a mine. So the mine isn't too far away from the village, about 200 meters plus. So we made a mine, and the thing about get some iron, so having a mine means we can like start getting iron from the mine. But if it's just like a normal cave, you wouldn't get any iron. You would just get like copper, salt, or tin. But if it's like a mine, like you're gonna like get iron. So I was so happy to like get this iron because it's gonna come really handy at the, close to the end or the end of this video. So yeah. So the thing about the mine too, like we seven people can work at the same time, which means we needed a lot of villagers to work for this mine. We needed to get more villagers. So I decided to go hunting for some animals. I did kill the wolf, but I didn't notice the bear until I always notice the bear too late. So I decided to try out this iron battle axe I picked from killing that bandit before I died. And wow, you can see I'm like swerving a lot to try and like avoid the attack from the bear. And that was it. I was able to kill the bear, skin the bear, and got a lot of materials from it. That iron axe really helped. And I went to bed. I woke up and I went straight to the smithy and I crafted some copper arrows for myself. I do love using the bow, even though I'm not really good at it, but I do love doing it. So I also crafted some bronze helmets to sell. The thing about it, they sell for like 630 each. So, and I'm crafting 13, so that's gonna make me like 8k, 8,000 plus coins with just 13. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm crafting just the bronze helmet. So yeah, so I placed down 3 more homes. If you notice a difference in the UI of the game, because it got the game got an update while I was like playing this playthrough, so that's how you notice some difference. Let's say you've played the game before and you haven't played like recently. Yeah, that's just the update. and all. So I was able to place 3 more homes because I know I need miners, people to work by at the mine. So yeah, that is what I did. So that's 9 more villagers if they get married, when they get married and have babies. So yeah, I came back to the director, and yeah, I gave her what she needed, and she told me to come back next season. I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back next season. And on my way going, I found this guy in a cage, but apparently I thought it was a bandit camp. But apparently his wife put him there, or he wanted to be there. So I'm not sure. So this is me just selling, going around to all the vendors and selling all my Brill's helmet, which was great because look how much coins at the top that we're getting. Like we made a lot of coins. Even the vendors did not have enough money. So yeah, and we just went straight to bed, and it's autumn. Autumn is really good. Like I love the colors of the trees and everything. And we got that trophy, first born. So I'm thinking my wife just gave birth. So wow, and we had this beautiful cutscene for that. And he told me to like select the gender, but I just put like I don't care. So like he gave me like a random, but we got a girl and I named her Alice. So cute.
Oh. Oh, it's you again.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, everything was so nice. I was just looking at the baby stats and everything. And yeah, we came over to check the farm, and yes, that's a lot of cabbages. But that means more food for my people, so I didn't really mind. That's just a lot of food for them. But I did add more fields so we can plant some wheat and rye because this is a season for it. And like I said, more food. There's a lot we do with the rye, and there's a lot we can do with the wheat as well. And this is just me. Like where I built was like the terrain isn't the best, so it was kind of like a struggle to do some houses and place some things down if you noticed. So yeah, this is me just finishing up the 3 houses I placed down for the future miners. I did some decoration as well, so like right off the bat when they enter the house, they're gonna be like happy. So I came back to this lady and for the mission, and she did tell me what happened, and I think everything. I think it didn't go well for her basically, but I got like a jewelry box and some things I could sell, which was really nice. So I hired these 4 guys. I put 2 to work in the mine, 1 to work in the farm shed, and 1 did not just have a job yet. So day 42, we did had a drink of water, had some food. I think I made another smithy straight away because my aim, you guys are gonna see why soon. Don't worry. We just I took the view. I just looked at the view and it was really nice as well. We made another smithy and we put the guy without a job to work at the smithy. So yeah. We made one of the smiths and one of the guys to make tools, and the other guy to just do the smelting and stuff. And I also decided to add more decorations to my around my village, and yeah, helped with happiness a lot. And yeah, the donkey had a baby.
Hello.
And I went over to Astoria and I picked up 2 more villagers, and I picked
How's life
both of
treating
them.
you?
I placed them to work in the mine straight away. If you notice, I usually do male and females, so straight away I can put them in a house together. And as the season progresses, they get married. So I spoke with this lady that talked. If you remember the quest around, she told me the guy was dead, or so she told me to go. She had another mission, apparently saying someone was eating her apples and stuff like that, and she told me to go investigate. So I came over here to investigate, and it was a sheep eating her apples, but she was blaming a lady, a different. She was actually blaming a lady first of all, and I came to tell her, Miss, it was a sheep eating your apples, and oh my god, it was so funny because she was raging, trying to like blame another lady, but I completed a quest and this was me just checking out all mine, and I could see my people already working at. So I just joined them and I just did some mining basically. I did some wood chopping because, like I said, we're getting into winter and we have to make sure we're getting the logs, we're mining, we're like being productive, or it's just gonna be a waste of time and it's gonna be a really, really difficult winter. So I did grab the logs, grab some stones as well. And the next morning, and what we did was to just smelt everything together. We did the tin bars, like 32 tin bars. That means we did a lot of mining. Like my character even stinks, like really dirty. Look at his clothes. Jeez, raggedy. Master, and we got an achievement for Master of Production. And with the copper and the tin bar, what I did next was to just make some bronze bar and more wood cutting, more tree cutting. And this is me trying to like get an emoji for how I felt about doing like cutting loads of trees. I couldn't find anything, but it was really nice that the game had these. Like I never really seen them before, these emotes. So this was just me looking for an emote,
I'm
but
hurt.
I just decided to go with hurt. But yeah, that was it. And yeah, I did some hunting. I was able to kill a stag. Some stags, rather. Ooh, headshot. And I leveled up I got a new level for my hunting. So I just skinned them. I went home, went straight to bed. Guess what? New season, day 45. Okay, for this season, we did have events pop up. My villagers were talking about a man with a head of a wolf and stuff like that, and they wanted to get my opinion of it. So I just said, I just picked up something random basically. But even with that, even while picking something random, I was able to get that 10 dynasty, sorry, 100 dynasty rep. So sometimes they're good. And this was what made me really happy. We had 3 weddings, we had 3 ladies expecting babies, and we had one of the animals give birth as well, which was like, what I'm doing is working. Like my decorations are paying off. People are happy. Peop-
Hello there.
I looked at the view and I accepted some quests
So
from my
long.
villager.
What's going on? So long.
Wow. There's like, look at the moods. Not all of them, but they're getting there. They're happy, like, and the happier they are, like, their skill also like increases as well. Let's say they start off with a 3, it can go up to a 4 or 5, the max skill, which is great as well. I just knew I needed to do more work, but yeah, that's fine. I did unlock the builder's hut though. So basically, the builder's hut is a building where when we get someone to work there, they're gonna like repair all the broken down buildings. Like, as the season progresses, the buildings are gonna like wear out.
Hello.
And yeah, on my way to Postovia, I found this guy sitting out at the entrance of Postovia. And wow, I was able to talk to him, and I was able to also, he was asking me for some
See you
money though,
around.
but I told him, why don't you just come to my village and stay in my village? But yeah, he had
Hello.
great skills, which wasn't bad. But I was
If
looking
you
for a
don't
builder
assign
and
me
he
a
didn't
house
have a skill
soon,
for a
I'll
builder.
leave.
So I came over and I and I took this lady to the village. And yeah, at night I decided to add some more decoration to my villagers' houses. I was able to do some plants. Sorry, some like, I don't know, should I call it like a flower chandelier or yeah, I was able to do that kind of stuff. You guys might call it what you want to call it, but yeah, I think it looked cute though. And yeah, day 46, we woke up, had a look around, and came straight to mining. A day filled with mining. Yeah, but the thing is, I do enjoy the mining in this game, so I do not mind. And the mining is for something really, really important. So we just kept mining for the whole day, nothing much. And at night, we just smelted everything that we put in the mine. Made some did some tin bars, we did some copper bars, and we turned it all to bronze. And yeah, went straight to bed. And
Can I take care? Oh, it's your
I made loads of bronze helmets with that, but
best products here. Have a good
the
day.
reason why I'm making the bronze helmet is because we're like getting 630 coins or more from that. And you might be wondering, why am I not, I can make other stuff that are like, that will sell for more, but like, the villagers sometimes do not have enough money to buy, like some of them have like coins.
How is luck?
They can buy like 4 at a time. Some can buy
Whatever you
2.
need, see you around.
Some can just buy 1. So I just make enough that I could sell in a day. And after all of that selling, we did get some diplomacy skill, and we unlocked the market stall. So I placed on a market stall, and remember the guy we got from Postovia, the entrance of Postovia? He had level 6 diplomacy, or was it level 7? But I was able, yeah, level 6 diplomacy, and I was able to put him to work straight away in the market stall, and we made him to sell some iron bars. So that was like 600 plus a day for selling iron bars, which is really good. And the rest of the season, it was like 1.5 day left, and my aim was to just work on my villagers' mood, make sure everything was going great in my settlement. Look at the top, everyone's hungry, need firewood, and all of that. So yeah, I went to bed, called it a day. And day 49, it was spring, meaning we have to pay taxes. We had people give birth, which was really nice. It was nice to see like the people are getting married, having babies, giving. I don't know how my wife woke up by the crib, but that's questions. But yeah, I did fail a mission, which was quite annoying. But I saw I didn't lose any dynasty rep. But yeah, I decided to wake up, looked at the view.
Hi,
I
honey
spoke to my
bunny.
wife. I asked her to go help pay the taxes so I don't have to go do it myself.
See you.
Obviously, that's really cool. I like that that's in the game. And yeah, but my plan basically for this last day or second last day was to like do a lot of mining, like paint the houses. Like I have a quest for a bandit, like just make sure my villagers' moods are all right. Settle the village because I'm not gonna be in the village for the last day, and I'm not gonna tell you guys why. Very soon, you guys are gonna find out very soon. And we did have some painting. I did enjoy this, but we didn't have enough dye, guys. The dyes are so expensive. Like even I'm making almost, let's say I'm making 8k coins every 2 days. Even still, the dyes are so expensive. So I came all the way to Cloniker,
With tail between its.
and I did deliver my quest. And I had a quest for these bandits, to find a bandit camp, to find someone in a bandit camp. So I did find a camp, and I got attacked straight away. Ooh, I got attacked straight away. But this battle axe is really good. And the archer, I had to be careful because we know they do a lot of damage. Like the archers in this game, they do a lot of damage. And I picked up a key, and there was someone in the cage. I think they told me to find this person. I think that was part of the mission. But for some reason, I tried talking to the person, but it wasn't working. He kept saying the person wasn't interested. So yeah, I just left and decided to go mine. Took some tin, some copper, iron. You guys know the gist. Got home and I started smelting everything. And I turned it all to bronze. Made some more bronze helmets so I could sell. And day 50, guys. Welcome to day 50, the last day of this video. And it's gonna be a big day for us. You may be wondering what I'm doing in Pastovia. Obviously, if you guessed it right, you're right. I'm here to sell the helmet and make some coins to make some of the money. But yeah, I have to speak with all the vendors as usual. As you can see, like most of them don't have a lot of money. Some of them can buy two, some of them can buy one. Like that lady could just buy one helmet, and this lady could just buy one. Like that guy could just buy one helmet as well. So there wasn't any point, like. But yeah, remember this location, guys? This is where we got killed by the bandit with a crossbow. And it really hurt me that I died that way. And I came back for revenge. And you might be wondering what armor I've got on. What weapons and shield. This is a full iron armor. Don't forget, all we used was copper. We've been using just copper and selling the bronze helmets. But we've never done anything iron. And I decided to do iron armor. Full iron armor ready to fight these guys. Also, I did have like a potion of strength and potion of healing just in case. Because we're going in as a one-man army. One-man army, and I wasn't sure. But yeah, took a deep breath. And okay guys, let's have our revenge. At this point it was like so frustrating though, because I realized I never really used a shield before, but I realized you could not like use the shield and like the axe at the same time, or I don't know how. It was quite confusing, but yeah. Alright, I was feeling really confident at this point, but there was an archer somewhere that was shooting at me, but I haven't really spotted the archer yet. But like watching the video again is like, oh my god, sorry, crossbow man, he's right there. It's great. Then I finally saw him, so I just had my shield up and went straight for it. And wow, see the damage this iron axe is doing compared to like the stone axe I had before. This is just me searching around looking for more people, because I know there are more people. And the thing is that is, I think the strength potion gives you like 50% or is it 30% more like damage boost, which was like insane. Like the iron axe is already strong enough, then top off with some like more boost like that is like crazy. And I think this is like one of the strongest, if not the strongest weapon in the game. I keep calling it iron axe, but it's actually called the iron battle axe, which is really good. This place also had like a lot of things to loot, and that was it. I had my revenge. I was so happy. I was looking at their bodies. I'm like, buddies. And yeah, that was the end of the battle. But now we finally made it to day 50. That was a whole 4 years with 12 and a half seasons. And this is me showing you guys the progress. We got pigs, we got donkeys, we got chickens, we got... Wow, I was just so happy. Like my villagers having a seat, we were able to paint some houses. And the reason why I didn't paint a lot of houses, because if you notice, like if you watch some of the beginning part of the video, you would notice like the update hadn't been out yet. But wow, look at the trees, people sitting down by the... oh my god, that looks so beautiful. When I placed that seat down there, I was like, it's gonna be so beautiful, like sitting down and like just behind the trees, the beautiful trees and everything. Wow, I was just so I was just so happy by the progress that I made in just 50 days. And also with the stress, I don't think I ever... the stress in terms of taking care of my people, like having that 200%, like they're always needing wood. Like even with the installation and stuff, they always needed wood. And wow, look at the happiness guy. The happiest person is 71%. And we're able to get over 8k dynasty rep and 39 people in our settlement. Wow. Wow, guys. I just take it all in. I'm just taking everything all in. And yeah, it's a really beautiful settlement. So, if you made it to this point of the video, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video. This video took me a while to make edit. So let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. Just drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Love you all.